began. It was a person that had severe mental issues, and we went there on a call for service. And from the dad saying, hey, my son's having problems, he's got mental issues. And I had actually talked to this kid once before, so I knew he was had some pretty severe mental problems. So one of the things I do for the police department is I'm a negotiator. So when people want to kill themselves and do all that kind of crazy stuff or jump off a bridge, I go talk to them. So this is something I'm kind of used to. So we go into the house. There's one person standing right next to his door, off to the left side as I'm facing the door. And there's another person standing behind me. I call this person by name and say, hey, it's the police department. Come on out and talk to me for a second. I want to make sure you're okay. He flings the door open so hard it bounces off the wall. He's 6'3", I'm 6 foot tall. And he's got about a 15-inch knife, like a meat knife. They call it a meat knife. It's got a fork at the end of it. And he's got it above his head like he's going to stab me, and he's growling at me. And I mean, that kind of growl, right?
Okay.
And
so obviously showing aggression.
Yeah. And he's walking towards me. Now, behind me, about 10 feet behind me is a kitchen table. And then there's a wall, so I don't have a lot of room. But he instantly comes out of the door, okay? And obviously, I've drawn my gun, okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'm screaming at him. I scream at him to drop the knife. As soon as he exits his bedroom, the officer that was standing on the left side of his door deploys his taser. We call it a CED. Deploys his taser. And so I'm listening, and I can hear the taser because they cycle. They go like that. This individual was really skinny, and he had a really baggy shirt on. And because the shirt was so baggy on him, I didn't know it at the time, but the taser didn't work. So he kept coming at me. He kept coming at me, and so when you use a taser, it's got a 5-second cycle on it that it's going to shock you for 5 seconds. And so as I'm stepping back, and I've got my gun pointed at him, my arm is stretched out, and he's about 18 inches in front of my gun. So we are that close, which is way too close.
Right.
So I keep backing up. I'm listening for the taser. I'm waiting for this guy to drop, and I hear this taser stop and quit cycling, so I know it didn't work. And at that point, I shoot him twice, and I kill him. That is the scariest thing I've ever encountered in my life, because I thought I was going to die.
Absolutely a life-threatening situation, and you were in fear for your life.
Oh, yeah.